Hi everybody, my name's Jackie Birch. I'm a BPOS client exec within our business process outsourcing services team. I've been with Orion for 7 years and I'm here to talk to you about payroll fraud prevention. Payroll is the largest expense for many organisations and one which should be controlled carefully. It's speculated that payroll fraud accounts for 17% of all fraudulent disbursements suffered by organisations in Australia, although it is extremely difficult for us to quantify. A lot of payroll fraud goes undetected and is often not publicly reported. In short, payroll fraud is more common than you may think. Common types of fraud. Common types of fraud. There are several methods of fraud, some internal threats to your business and some from outside, which are potentially harder to monitor and control. Some common types we'll list or we'll talk through now are scams or impersonation. So a growing type of payroll fraud involves external parties accessing employee information and redirecting employee funds through email or phishing scams. Advances not paid back. So one of the most passive types of fraud is where an employee requests an advance to their pay and then never pays it back. And that type of fraud typically happens when payroll staff do not record or monitor advances or off-cycle payments regularly. Another is buddy punching. An employee arranges with a fellow employee to have them punch hours into the clock when they're not actually at work. And similarly, though not the same, would be ghost employees, where someone intimate with the payroll system or payroll staff commence a new person who actually isn't a legitimate employee, or alternatively perhaps extend payments when the employee has left the business. The other is pay rate alteration. So employees can actually collude with one another and of course the pay administrators or payroll officers to increase the amount of their annual salary, thus impacting their pay outcomes. And this can also be for a relatively short period, and they can revert back. Unauthorised hours, and perhaps one of the most common is where employees are recording, be it paper-based timesheets or perhaps via your employee self-service system, hours that they have not worked. I'm signing off now, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Orion's Payroll Fraud Prevention. If you want any information or drop us a line, head to orion.com website. Alternatively, follow us on Facebook or LinkedIn.